Hi, class. This is Mrs. Bissot. I'm here to read you the Start Smart Week 2 Interactive Reader. And this story is called Tiki Tiki Tembo, and it is based on a Chinese fable. Now, a fable, friends, is a very old story that is told over and over through time, and it usually teaches us a lesson. Now, this story is about friends and family and how they help each other. So let's get started. Tiki Tiki Tembo. Long ago, two boys were born in a small village in China. Their parents named their firstborn son Tiki Tiki Tembo, Nosarembo, Merry Belly, Tip Top, Silly Billy, Flip Flop, Bush Berry Bembo. That is a very long name. When their second son was born, they only had one name left, Chen. So he only had a simple one name. At last, the brothers were old enough to play outside by themselves, but their mother warned them. See right here? These are the boys, and this is their mother. The mother warned them, now that they're old enough to play on their own, do not get near the deep well, or you will trip and fall. So the well is right here, where the kids would play out here. And the well, in some places, this is how they get their water. They don't just go in the faucet and get their water and then turn the water on and off. They actually have to get these buckets and bring them down. It's a deep, deep, deep hole, and there's water in the bottom. So it's very dangerous. You see how it's open? So the mother said, don't play near the well. So one day, when the brothers were chasing a kite, Chen fell into the well. Splash! His older brother raced to tell their mother what happened. Uh-oh. Mother! Chen's brother cried. Chen has fallen into the well. We must rescue him, cried his mother. Run and find the house painter. Tell him to come quickly and bring his long ladder. House painters need have tall ladders so that they could climb up high places to paint. So that's who they got. They got their family friend, the house painter, to come help. Chen has fallen into the deep well, he cried, and only your long ladder can save him. Together they ran back to the well. Then the house painter climbed down his long ladder into the water. When he came back up again, he was carrying Chen. You see him over here? So they brought the house painter came down here and brought his long ladder to get Chen. After that, the brothers did not play near the well for a long time. Do you think they learned their lesson? But one day, Tiki Tiki Tembo, Nosarembo, Merry Berry, Tip Top, Silly Billy, Flip Flop, Bush Berry Bembo ran to catch a ball. Uh-oh. He jumped high in the air and fell right into the well. Down, down, down. Splash! Went in the water. Uh-oh, I thought they had learned their lesson. Oh. Chen ran to tell his mother. Mother, he cried. Tiki Tiki, Tembo, Nosarembo, Merry Berry, Tip Top, Silly Billy, Flip Flop, Bush Berry Bembo has fallen into the well. But his mother couldn't believe her ears. What did you say? Tell me again. So Chen took a deep breath and said, remember, the name is really long for him to say, and he's been running. Tiki Tiki Tembo, Nosarembo, Merry Berry, Tip Top, Silly Billy, Flip Flop, Bush Berry Bembo has fallen into the well. We must rescue him right away, Chen's mother said. Quick, go find the house painter. Tell him to bring his long ladder. So Chen raced to the village to find the house painter. By the time he found him, he could barely speak from running around. So he's like, oh, honorable house painter, Chen cried. Tiki, Tiki, Merry Berry, Chen stopped and took a very deep breath. Then he started over again. Tiki Tiki Tembo. Bush, flip, hop. Chen stopped and started to cry. He could not say his brother's long name. He was so tired of running. He couldn't say his whole name, and it was so long. What are you trying to tell me? Asked the house painter. This time, Chen took a very deep breath and said, Tiki Tiki Tembo, Nosarembo, Mary Berry, Tip Top, Silly Billy, Flip Flop, Bushberry Bembo has fallen into the well. What? Cried the house painter. Why didn't you say that all at once? We must go save him right away. So Chen and the house painter ran to the well. The house painter used his tall ladder to climb down to the bottom. Soon he climbed up, carrying Tiki Tiki Tembo, Nosarembo, Mary Berry, Tip Top, Silly Billy, Flip Flop, Bushberry Bembo. Because of his long name, the boy had been in the water much longer than when his brother Chen had fallen in. He had to rest in bed for several days. When he opened his eyes, and was ready to play again, his parents were sitting next to him, smiling. You see him right there? There's their parents, and there's his brother Chen. We have something to tell you, they said. From now on, we will only call you by your first three names. So instead of that really, really long name, only by the first three names. So from now on, from this day on, he was known only as Tiki Tiki Tembo. And I think that probably made it a lot easier for him to be able to introduce himself and tell people his name, and also for the brother to say his brother's name. So from now on, the two brothers were Chen and Tiki Tiki Tembo. And I hope that they did learn their lesson not to play near the well. I think they did after both of them falling. That was very scary. So friends, in this story, we learned that family and friends, they help you. So when the boys were in trouble, the boys could always come to their parents. They came to the mom, and she went and helped try to find a solution. And also their family friend came to the rescue. The house painter came and helped with his long ladder and climbing down the well to help. So friends, I hope you learned a good lesson. If you ever see a well, you're around a place that has a well, don't play around it. That's very, very dangerous. So make sure you remember that lesson. And also remember that when you're in trouble, you always you come to family. You go to family. Family's here to help, and so are friends. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later, friends.